أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. Salam alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. This is the Quranic human, and in this video we're talking about the human dignity. Throughout history, different nations and people believed themselves to be better than others and even claimed to be the chosen ones and considered themselves special by creation. Many wars were waged and a lot of people lost their properties and wealth and were enslaved or even killed by other humans. Finally, and after thousands of years, we see some efforts to preserve the human dignity and grant some minimum equal rights to all humans, which is called the human right. Now we want to see what the Holy Quran says about this. In verse 70 of Surah Isra, Allah says,
وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ.
For sure we have dignified the children of Adam, which means regardless of race, nationality, color, and etc., all children of Adam have been dignified by Allah, and no one is created inferior to others. And it's interesting that the Holy Quran talked like this when and where there was no human right and there were bloody ongoing rivalries between tribes and nations. Even more interesting is the fact that no religion is mentioned in this verse. Please ponder more carefully on this matter. In Arabic language, takrim, which is used in this verse, means dignifying someone by granting them something special. Allah says that all humans are created in this way, which means we all have something special that makes us unique and distinct from other animals. But what is it, and do all humans have it equally? Can it get stronger or weaker? And is it possible to lose it, especially due to our own actions? In verse 13 of Surah Hujarat, Allah says,
يَا أَيُّهَا النَّاسُ إِنَّا خَلَقْنَاكُم مِّن ذَكَرٍ وَأُنثَىٰ وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ شُعُوبًا وَقَبَائِلَ لِتَعَارَفُوا إِنَّ أَكْرَمَكُمْ عِندَ اللَّهِ أَتْقَاكُمْ.
O mankind, indeed we created you from a male and a female and made you nations and tribes that you may identify yourselves with one another. Indeed, the noblest of you in the sight of Allah is the most God-wary among you. It's clearly obvious that one is considered dignified and honored in the eyes of Allah if he has taqwa or God-wariness. Taqwa has levels and can get stronger or weaker. Race, nationality, color, and etc. has no effect on the human dignity. This verse answers a question which is not completely irrelevant to our discussion. If these differences are not relevant to the human dignity, then what's the purpose behind them? The answer is that these differences help people to be identified and differentiated from each other. If all people looked alike, then there was no way to say who is who. Of course, this answer needs more explanation, but it's beyond the scope of our discussion. So far, we learned that all humans are created with dignity, and taqwa is the factor by which this dignity can get stronger or weaker. But there are two questions that we haven't answered so far. The first is, what does taqwa mean? And the second one is it possible to completely lose this dignity? Inshallah, we'll answer these questions in our next videos. God bless you all and see you in the next video.